I'm going to show you how to create good long-form articles for your website in minutes using AI. These articles will have valuable information, nested headings, and pictures. I'll show you the unique functionality of this AI editor, the SEO optimization tool, and all the data included to help you rank higher. I'm going to talk about the pros, cons, and my overall opinion. I'll also run the article through AI content detectors to see how it performs, including the most strict AI detector. Let's jump into it. Click the link in the description to check out Scalenut. Scalenut's an AI-powered platform for SEO and content marketing. Here's some of the features. Build content clusters that establish topical authority, get actionable insights, create winning content like blogs and marketing copy, maximize SEO success with AI-driven content optimization. And it includes NLP Analysis, SEO Writing, Content Optimizer, and more. So here I put in my keyword and it'll give me a list of titles. So I can choose one of these titles. It also gives me the top ranked titles, so I can use these in making my decision for my own article. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose this one. I think this is a good title, and then it'll put together an outline for me. So here's the outline it generated, and this is a good looking outline. It has nested headings, it has good sections, so it looks like it's gonna cover the topic pretty thoroughly. It's also highlighted the key terms. I can also edit this outline by adding more or adding some questions. I can also include a call to action here at the end. Here on the right side, it has the top ranked pages and outlines for their articles. So I can use this as well to help me in putting together my outline. I think this is a really good feature, and this is good data to have when I'm writing my own article to outrank these competitors. Here it puts together a content brief for my article. So I think this is a really good looking content brief, and I can also add in my own points if I want to expand on any of these sections. It has about 5 bullet points for each section, so as you can tell, this is going to be a pretty long article. It also shows some statistics that were pulled from the search engine results pages that are related to my topic, so I can include these in here if I want as well. And here it's put together my article, and you can just see the words for each section, and I can have it regenerate each section if I want. But I'm gonna go ahead and skip over to the editor so we can have a better look. So here's the entire article. You have the title up here, it looks good. Have a good meta description, and it's following the best practices. It's 132 characters, which is good. And then it also has a suggested URL. So I think this is a good looking article. I'm gonna scroll through it so you can see it, but it has some really valuable information here. It starts off with a good introduction, and it gives a good intro into my actual article. And then here it gives some more of the information that the reader is looking for. And then here it gives some tips. And we also have some good sources here for this section. And this is some valuable information. And then it continues on, and we have a conclusion. And here in the AI editor, you can easily add content by clicking write or instruct. So this is an easy way to add sections to your article. Then here on the right side of our article, we have the content optimization tool. So it gives a score, an overall score, and then it gives key terms that you can add in. So these are some good looking keywords, and I like that it has recommended keywords I can add into my article. So I can click one of these keywords, and then it'll show me some usage examples from other pages, and I can click right here to have it write a section based on this keyword. So I really like this content optimization process. I think it makes things way easier. Here it also has the meta tags. So it has the title length, the keyword, the description length, which the description length does seem a little long here. It says 175 is the max, which we know it's not, it's 156. Then here is the URL, and it has a couple recommendations for that. Here it has a way to optimize for a featured snippet. So it's saying you should answer a question in 35 to 50 words. Here's some recommendations for the H1. Here's some recommendations for the rest of the headings on the page. So it's giving me a recommendation of adding this keyword into one of the H2 through H6 headings. So if I add this right here, it'll mark it with a check. It also has some recommendations for the content. So it has the word count, how many headings I have, how many paragraphs, and then it has bold words, images, and the number of words in the headings. Here it has keyword density, which of course is an outdated metric when it comes to SEO, but this data is in here. And then it has outbound links. So it's saying I have no outbound links right now, and it's suggesting that I add 6 to 12 outbound links to some of these websites. Here I can click at the top and go to brief, and it'll show me guidelines based on the ranking pages of how many images they have, word count, and then it shows an outline of my article so I can edit if I want. Here it gives some research on how many times I use certain keywords, and it shows their importance as well as how many times I should be using them. And this is where the NLP comes in. And I can also click here to highlight those keywords within my article so I can see them all. Here I could take a look at the competition and see what sites are ranking for my keyword and what their outlines look like for their articles. So this information was presented earlier before I wrote the article, but I also have it here as I'm editing my article or optimizing it. Here it has some questions, and I can sort these questions by people also ask, Quora, Reddit, or search. So I can just click on one of these questions and it'll add it to my article along with the answers. So this is a really good feature, and this is great for getting those frequently asked questions into the article. I can also filter these by SERPs, Quora, Reddit, or people also ask. Here it gives me those statistics from earlier when I was creating my outline, and I can add these in if I want as well. If I just click one of them, it'll add it into my article. I just need to make sure it's in the right spot. If you click data overview, it just gives you all the information that we seen earlier about the competition, the top ranking articles for my keywords, questions, statistics, the sites to link out to for references. It also has templates for if I want to generate other kinds of content. I can also add images right within the article by clicking stock images and then searching for an image. Once I click it, it'll add it, and I can align it and change the size as I like. I can also add alt text. So this makes the article look really good. These are some good images, copyright free. Now let's check this content in the AI content detector to see how it performs. Scriber says there's 0% chance this text was written by AI. Let's try another one. Content detector says this content is likely human, with a probability of 22% that this was written by AI. So these are some good results for these content detectors. These are pretty much general content detectors, so it will pass most content detectors if it passes these. Now let's try the most difficult content at scale. Content at scale says this reads like AI. This is the most strict content detector to pass, but it has a lot of sentences here that have been highlighted. Only a few are red, but most of them are orange, which means it can't really tell. So this did not pass content at scale, but again, this is the most difficult one, so I would say this content still performs pretty good. Now let's jump into the pros, cons, and my overall opinion of Scalenut. Here's the pros. It writes valuable content from a good outline that was created after analyzing the top ranking competitors. The AI editor works really good for adding sections of content. Content optimization tool has a lot of competitor data and has good recommendations like keywords, headings, and other things you can optimize after the article has been written. You can easily add images right within the software. Here's the cons. The content has some of those common AI words that don't sound natural for human writers, so would need to be reviewed before publishing. The content optimization tool has some questionable recommendations like the outdated keyword density and a large number of external links. The lowest level plan is limited to certain features. I couldn't change the tone of my article or use the keyword research tool. I checked out the sample keyword research data and it didn't seem like it was worth the upgrade. Overall, Scalenut writes valuable AI content with nested headings, images, and gives some good recommendations for optimizing your article after it's been written. Click the link in the description to write an article for free using Scalenut. Check out this other video for more AI software you should be using.